Now from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather today. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, folks, here we go, kicking it off on this back to work Monday. Again, hopefully your week went well. We had great weather here in North Texas over the weekend. Warm conditions, but much less humid, generally dry over the weekend as well. We are going to talk about your work week forecast. We've got some changes on the way, almost daily opportunities of rain, storms. There's some green and some red showing up on my weather chart. So we may be talking about some strong to severe storms as well. And then, of course, we've got the all-important Memorial Day weekend on the horizon, really honing in now that forecast as well. But take a look at this, 84. Now that's my forecasted high for today here in the Metroplex. A mix of sun and cloud, but more sun as we go through the afternoon. Light winds, and we do remain dry as we go through the daylight hours. Look at your morning lows out the door this morning. This is worth showing, 52 up in Graham. So again, comfortably almost cool out the door this morning. Widespread 50s in our western counties, more in the way of 60s in our eastern counties. Hopefully you enjoyed that because that will be changing as we go through this work week as well. So radar basically quiet here at mid-morning in North Texas. You have to look well off in Oklahoma, finding a little active weather there. You can see also down along the coastal plains, like maybe down around the Houston area, and then also in the parishes of Louisiana. But truly, what I'm going to be tracking each of the next several days as we go through the work week, even into Memorial Day weekend as well, it's this little black line. That is the dry line. Each and every day, rain and storms are going to be developing along the dry line. Now, the dry line is going to be well out in West Texas. It's going to be out in our Texas Panhandle. But here's the real piece of the real important piece, if you will, of the weather puzzle that's trying to come together. It's this little ridge. You can see it just now developing, just a little tip there, if you will. So we're going to have a ridging pattern developing just off to our west. But what that's going to do, it's going to put the overall flow pattern coming into North Texas, coming in from the northwest, right? So anything that develops out to our west, it's going to have the opportunity, especially as we go through the late evening into the overnight, to drain into North Texas. Now, each and every day will be a little bit different, right? Depending on the intensity of the complex of rain and storms. Some days, it'll make it into North Texas, giving us a better opportunity of rain and storms. Other days, it'll weaken and fizzle before it gets there. But the bottom line is each and every day, again, all the way into this upcoming weekend, there's going to be an opportunity of rain and storms around. So let's go and break this down kind of in the near term with the high-res data. Now, number one for today, our western counties from the Storm Prediction Center. This late evening into the overnight, could we have some thunderstorm activity approaching? That could be marginally severe with some wind. For today, not impossible, right? But I think for tomorrow, with the newest data coming in, and this is going to be for Tuesday, more so Tuesday night and the very early Wednesday morning. If you're following me here, most of this activity will be through the overnight hours. I think there's going to be a better opportunity Tuesday night into Wednesday of some of this activity moving on in. So here we go through today. First of all, there's the rain activity developing, thunderstorm activity developing off the dry line. It approaches our western counties. But what happens? Again, a lot of it begins to dry up. It's about a 20, maybe 30% opportunity. It holds together, makes its way into the Metroplex by sunrise tomorrow morning in a weakening phase as mainly showery activity. Okay, so today rain probabilities on the lower end. But let's take a look at tomorrow. Now, this would be Tuesday into Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Complex of storms quite a bit stronger. Could be severe here, mainly with the wind threat. And the high-res data with this is the end of the high-res data. This is as far as we can go, does bring that complex into the Metroplex. So the rain probabilities, again, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, looking better. And we'll do this again basically each and every day, each and every night, if you will, through the remainder of your work week. Some days they make it in, some days they don't, and it's truly going to take that high res data to sort out those details. So we're talking about 80s today. Again, by late this afternoon, here comes that activity approaching from the west. Again, most of that overnight tonight fizzling out. 70s for any kind of Monday evening plans, warm, fair skies. And then as we go through the overnight, back down to mostly the 60s, so not quite as cool out the door tomorrow morning. And then as we go through tomorrow, Tuesday, similar story, more in the way of 80s. We'll call it a more humid day tomorrow, right? Beginning tomorrow, Tuesday, you're going to notice the humidity building back. And again, we'll put it Tuesday night and early Wednesday morning. 40% opportunity of rain and storms here in the Metroplex. And then again, you can see going forward in time, that's going to be the story. A rain chance each and every day. We'll have to continue to kind of adjust and fine tune those rain probabilities as we head into Memorial Day weekend. Take a look at that. Highs getting, well, close to 90. More coming up.